Hey, it's Allie Edwards and welcome back to day 20 at December Daily. We are getting so close, those of us that are doing 25 days here. Day 19 was yesterday, so I'm working on the back, doing these backs of the tags. And I have a special story to tell today about Christmas belief and kids and that kind of thing, and I've written it all out. I'll include the journaling in the blog post, but I'll read it to you guys here. It says, do you enjoy the magic of the season? I responded as she asked me those tough childhood questions surrounding believing in things we can't see. Yes, she said as she lowered her eyes and was enveloped in that bittersweet blanket of truth. My sweet girl, I whispered, now you'll become a magic maker and you'll be able to help create that for others. I went on, magic is something we make. Do you want to help me make some magic this year? She looked away, feeling the disappointment, and then looked back up at me with a brave face. Yes, okay, but don't tell Dad because I want to feel the magic over there. So that is my story for today. This actually happened a little bit earlier this month, but felt like today was a good day to tell it. And so I've got a download for you guys today. It says magic is something we make, and it looks like this. And I am going to cut this into that same tag shape, so you're getting a little bit of that, the repetition on the back here as well. I don't think that I'm gonna cut holes in this one because, well, maybe I will, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Probably because it's on the back side, right? But I was thinking that I would probably do something like this, and maybe I will just put a brad through there so you still get that look of the tags. I am also, so here's my journaling. That's just, it's red printed on pink. I am again printing these on photo paper from Photoshop. I like printing on photo paper because a lot of times the color is the saturation that I like, and cutting this into the tag shape. And then I am using a pattern paper, a Santa pattern paper here. This one is from, this is from Echo Park, and I'll link it if it's still available. And I'm gonna put a piece of vellum on the top because I think I want to use a chipboard Santa that is on a crepe paper chipboard set right here. See this Santa? I thought it was so cute. So I'm thinking that I wanna put him on the vellum. Let's see if we can pull that off there. I thought about just having this piece in there, but I think I like the idea of actually having the Santa be a little bit thicker on the top there. And before I put that down, I'm going to trim it into the tag shape. Then I'm also gonna take a few more fun embellishment shapes here. Ho, ho, ho. There's another little Santa in one of the Choose Joy transparencies. And I think that I'm going to figure out a way to attach those onto the back side of this paper clip that I used yesterday and have that be outside of the album. May not use the ho ho ho, may use something else because that red's a little bit different there. So that's kind of, I'm probably gonna do that part last. Right now I'm gonna cut this tag. So again, this was written up in, I just did it in Photoshop and typed it up because I can tell a better story that way. And like I said, I think I am going to use those little star brads, which is one of those things. Every year I have something that I didn't know that I was going to use, but for some reason I end up using it all the time. And that seems to be what it has been this time. Something that I keep reaching for. This guy's a little bit bigger here, so we're going to trim that down. Again, using the vellum just to mute the color of the pattern paper, but I do want it to be kind of Santa heavy here, since that's kind of what we're talking about in the storytelling. For those of you that have been around a long time, you may also remember I have a post from a few years ago, and I'll try to remember to include this in the post today, about the same topic related to Simon, and it was about becoming a holiday helper. And I'll include that link if somebody might need to read that this year. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna use that because I think that's so cute. Such a cute little Santa face. Okay, I am going to add the gold silver brads in those spots and just kind of reorient myself here. All right, the gold star brads again are some that I picked up from Michael's. You can probably find them other places too. They have a little bit of glitter on the top of them. They are branded what does it say? Recollections is the brand. Just looking for the paper piercer. So this is basically just a fake, essentially it's kind of a fake brad because it's not actually being used to really keep anything attached, but it'll just be a cute little embellishment there and a nice little pop of gold. You can get the back, put those feet down. Oh well, I'm just gonna do it one way then. So we'll have that one, and we'll have this one. I think my printer might need to have my print heads cleaned. Let's see. Trim this one a little bit. Cute. Yeah, I like how that, I think that's a good solution. And that will be just how I will attach this one on here then too. Going through those two pieces. All right, so I will be sticking those inside those pockets. All right, so there we go with that. And then with these, I'm gonna get out, what I used originally for those were some embroidery floss. So I'm gonna just pull some of that out and probably find one other thing. Maybe I have another little metal piece like I used before. So I'm gonna look for that. Okay, so what I grabbed, I've got the Choose Joy circle there, and I have I pulled out another one of those stars because those stars I like as well. I'll just kind of rip his little hat off. Guy's a little more delicate of the die cut. That was from that Merry Days die cut pack. And I'm just taking, this is just some embroidery floss, which is, like I said, what I used to tie things onto this piece last time, or the thing on the other side. And so I'm just gonna thread that through here. I'll pull it through there and then be able to have that hold on to these things on this side that'll be coming out. See that? And I am just gonna tie a little circle, I think is what I'm gonna do, or tie a little knot here in these things. And that, and then this guy. And I think I'm gonna tie this down a little, like it's gonna be less of a, something like that. Maybe just a little knot there. Some of you guys might remember a few years ago when I did a spread with the same sentiment, the magic is something we make, when I was decorating my house outside by myself. and it was after divorce and after all that stuff, and it was just it was in a time when I was feeling really good after not feeling good for a long time. And so this is a sentiment I feel like is very special to me related to this season. So being able to use it in this way and incorporate it into this kind of story feels really good for me as well. Okay, so that, I'm not sure if that Santa's gonna last, but we'll leave them on there and just see what happens. That's a look at day 20. I don't have, maybe I'll stamp the date on the bottom here, or stamp the date on there. I feel like I could have used that in here. I could have tied that in there. Let's see, that's kind of what I did on the other side there. Or maybe I could just put that kind of underneath there and adhere it on. That would probably be okay. Adhere it onto the outside of the, or slip it into the page protector. Let's see what that looks like. Just in the back side there. Actually, this might work just fine. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yay, that solved that problem. All right, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for day 21. Just a few more days left.